this is going to be interesting because as they jump in, it's going to be a blast, and we can just keep on picking up and piling on as we go. But I was talking with my father-in-law last night, and he was telling me about his brothers and his sisters and his mom when him growing up. His mom, let me start with his brother. So his brother like hears voices, which I thought was interesting because his son does too. But his son's mom pretty much said that he was schizophrenic. So tried putting him into a mental hospital. And I guess my father-in-law knew what was going on due to the fact that his brother hears voices too. I mean, have you ever seen the show Supernatural?
I think oh my God, I don't know if I've ever actually seen it, but I believe I know what you're talking about.
Okay, that'll work then. So you don't look at me like I'm crazy, like, huh? When I say this next part, there was a lady on there. She was in a mental ward because she kept hearing voices, and she was like,
Okay.
"I hear them all the time." Come to find out, she was hearing the angels. She was
Oh,
like, she was toning. She was, what's the word? She was zoned in on the frequency of the angels speaking. So she was hearing everything that was going on, everything that was coming, and the angels' plans. So the demons were trying to capture her. So that way they had an in on what the angels were going to do. And the angels were trying to capture her because they knew that she could cause a lot of damage if the demons got their hands on her. So both pretty much heaven and hell were trying to kill her. So
cool.
when she found out that she was hearing angels, long story short on that, come to find out that she was an angel, but her I think her grace got ripped. She ripped her grace out so she could not be found. So she caused herself to become a fallen angel by ripping her own grace out. It was wild. It was pretty dope. I was like, ooh, plot twist, hey. But I say all this because even though my father-in-law's brother and son most likely were not hearing angels, or maybe they were at times. It just goes to show that even if an individual does not know or does not identify themselves as a medium, it is possible for people to hear things on a different realm, whether it is
Yeah.
has been alive here once before in the afterlife, or if they're just malevolent deities or beings that maybe one day decide to come here.
And even on top of that, like, you know that not all of your thoughts are your thoughts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
great.
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna disclose some of my stuff right now.
It's okay.
I
Nope,
mean, I
that's something
don't.
I'm learning about myself.
Yeah, and it's interesting to think about because I had read something. I'm trying to remember where I read it. It wasn't in a book, so I'm not even sure how accurate it is now that I think about it. Well, thinking things in books might not even be accurate. It's the same damn thing, just not online. Anywho, ADHD moment. Oh, sorry. They stated that when you cremate somebody, if you look at their ashes under a microscope, it has the same colors and everything as the galaxy, as outer space. The same colors. They said, like, they showed the pictures and it looks kind of like the Milky Way, the way the colors are and everything, and you can see the dust.
Hmm.
And when it comes down to it, it's interesting because they say that in our bodies we have dark matter, and out in space that's dark matter.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, the fruits that we eat, the vegetables that we eat, they oftentimes resemble organs and whatever is in the body that it helps, that it benefits. Like if you look at um a walnut, crack it open, kind of
Looks
looks
like a
like the brain,
brain.
doesn't it? Yeah.
I
And
was
it's
eating them
supposedly
earlier.
healthy for the brain, right? I mean,
Oh,
I
is
don't
it
know.
healthy for the brain? I don't
Yeah,
know. I just
it
eat them.
is. I'm like, and then
Great.
when you end up doing ginger, that right there looks like, what was it? I think it looked like
Fingers.
you. No,
Coral.
body
Fingers,
part.
coral.
Body. I don't think coral is a body part.
No, no, it's not a body part. I'm just thinking of things that it looks like.
I'm talking about it looks like body parts.
A foot. Oh,
Ginger?
are we
What
going
foot
dirty?
are you? What?
Are we going dirty?
I mean, there are people who like to suck on toes and stuff, but I don't think ginger. No.
Look, the only other thing I can think
Whose
of,
foot did you? Whose foot have you seen that looks like a ginger root?
the only other thing I can think of as far as a body part is I don't know if that's something that you want to talk about. Do you want to talk about that?
Please don't say labia.
No.
Oh, ew!
For a
That somebody
dude.
Somebody's penis look like a ginger. Oh, they got a disease. That's
I
not
don't know, man.
healthy.
I've never looked at a piece of ginger and thought it looked like a body part. So can you tell me what you're thinking of so I can be
Hold on,
on
I
the
want
same
to
page?
Google it. I'm not gonna Google the penis looking like ginger, but I do want to
Oh,
Google.
Jesus.
Now I lost my train of thought. I need to get that out of my
The
head.
walnut and the brain and the
Yes.
ginger and the
Oh my god. No, uh, I want to. I was gonna say that the ginger resembles the intestines, and it says that ginger
it.
looks like the stomach. There we go. So, oh, okay, yeah,
Oh,
ginger looks like the stomach, and I'm just going to
okay.
type in foods that look like organs or foods that look like body parts, so
Okay.
that way you can
That's
see.
fun.
Let's play guess that organ.
That's awesome.
Boom, here we go. Oh wow! Guess what cauliflower looks like?
A brain.
Yes. Guess what the tomato resembles?
A boob. I don't know.
The heart.
Um,
So close.
the
So
heart.
close. So close. So close. Think about it.
I don't know.
The only
I don't
thing
know if
that
I
the
ever.
tomato is missing is the valves. So with the heart, you know how it's got the valves.
Look, my next guess was gonna be a butt. So, and then it was gonna be a head.
Okay, kidney beans. What do they look like?
My freaking kidneys.
There you go.
That one's more obvious.
So now the thing that gets me though is I'm trying to understand mushrooms. I can see how they look like ears. I can see how
Okay.
olives look like ovaries. I don't
Okay.
know. Oh, I see how carrots look like eyes when you cut them.
Oh.
Yeah, when you cut the carrot, and then it's got
Okay.
the. Oh my god, that's pretty dope. Now the avocado and the uterus, I have to think about that one.
Um, yes.
Yes,
If you
I don't
maybe had like
know.
the fat part of it at the top, probably, maybe.
You talking about like the avocado seed being
Oh, the pit? I'm talking about
the,
the whole
the av-
avocado. I'm just thinking about the shape. Or are you talking about how
oh,
like
okay.
if
I
you
can see that. I can see that. I can see that. And I'm like, because if you take a papaya and cut that in half, I'm like, that's pretty much the internals of a uterus.
yeah,
That man. So ultimately, what I was getting at was depending on the foods that we eat. Like with my wife, she told me when she was pregnant, there are times where your body's telling you what it is that you need. Some women in pregnancy, they'll like suck on a rock or whatever because they're deficient in iron. There are times, look, I'm just telling you what she
suck
told
on
me.
a rock.
I'm just telling you what she told me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm, I she didn't do it. I don't think. I didn't ask. I should ask, but I
hmm
thought that it was interesting because your body oftentimes tells you what it is that it's missing, what it's deficient on. And
What
for
the hell am I
example,
missing?
I don't know, what are you craving?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, honestly, all I want is like
Blood.
I no, I look. I've been on a restricted diet to
Mhm.
freaking because I got like candida and like parasites. I'm on a parasite cleanse and stuff like that. So I don't
Nice.
even know what I want. I know I want freaking carbs. I want bread. I
Ooh.
want chocolate. I haven't been able to eat that stuff in so long, and I just what would I if I were eating anything that I wanted right now, no
Mhm.
restrictions. What the hell would I crave? Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I would want
Okay, now
chocolate.
that takes a little deeper though. Like, do you want dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate? There's a lot of different types of chocolate. Ooh.
The first choice would probably be dark, and then I would probably want milk chocolate.
Okay. Because I know dark chocolate doesn't that raise is it it's not endorphins. It's the what is
Dopamine?
the feel good is dopamine, isn't it?
I think it might be dopamine or something like that.
It plays. I know that dark
The
chocolate
happy chem
and
it's the
yeah,
happy chemical.
yeah, the happy, the feel good, the ooh. So why did I just think of a cat going like this?
Nice.
I'm gonna blame your background. Which, by the way, are those
Oh.
Is that supposed to be like tarot cards?
They are tarot cards, and there's more of them actually.
Oh wow,
Uh, So,
that is dope. I want to flow into that. I've heard of people doing tarot. How exactly does that work?
well, there is a higher power, and
Mhm.
the only way that I can describe it would be, look, you can't really do it wrong. I mean, unless so I've been doing tarot for 3.5 years now ish,
Mhm.
and there you can kind of mess it up, but it also is really hard to mess up. So when I say you can mess it up, it could be like I don't even think it's actually messing it up. First of all, clearing the deck between, people. Like, don't just shuffle and like pull the same cards for a bunch of different people. There's like a way to do it where it's first of all respectful because it is a sacred tool.
Okay.
And but there are a lot of misconceptions behind it, which is like, oh, tarot is demonic. And I'm like, oh, I haven't encountered any demons, so like, okay.
Knock on
Um,
wood.
yeah, well, I mean, I'm pretty freaking divinely protected anyway, so um, the way it works is normally you clear the deck, you say a protection prayer or something or some kind of a
Mhm.
blessing, you ask only for that which is for your highest good,
Yes.
shuffle the deck, know like what you want guidance on, like I don't know, and then like maybe what spread you want to do, and then you pull the like you could it's hard to mess because you could like shuffle it and
Spread.
then cut it.
What is a spread?
A
I
spread is
have
like
no
okay,
idea what tarot is. I haven't even
that's
had a
okay.
tarot
Oh,
card reading, so
okay. A spread could be like just like okay, on this side here's the past and then here's uh-oh.
well. All right, on this side you got I don't know what
Okay.
just happened, but we're
Like
here.
wait, is it when you see this is this the right side and is this the left side?
uh
Is this
this
the
that,
right?
that that's my right.
That's your right. Okay, great.
Okay.
So
And
this would be
that's
like
the left.
past and then present and then future. So that could
Okay.
be a spread.
Okay.
Or it could be like a single card spread where you pull one card or you could do like this side is A and this side is B, and these are the decisions I want to make. Or you can do a 7 card spread or a 10 card spread. So, like, there's a whole bunch of different ways you can do this.
So when it comes down to the spreads, are there different meanings different meanings when it comes down to if you do a single, a 3, a 10? Hey, beautiful souls. If you love deep conversations about life, love, and spiritual growth, help us reach more like minded people. Like, comment, and share to push these powerful episodes through the algorithm. Let's build a community that thrives on wisdom and connection. Find us everywhere: YouTube at Danley_Divine, Facebook and Kick at Divine Time Podcast, and also follow the blog divinetime.blog. If you're looking for your soul tribe, join our Telegram group, Warriors of Love. Together we rise. Divine Time is now.